everybody. Welcome to day 5 of learning about bergamot essential oil. Today I'm going to share some essential oil blends that you can use using bergamot, that you can create on your own at home. But first I have to share some exciting news. Young Living is having their holiday launch tomorrow. What is tomorrow? The 23rd, October 23rd, at noon Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. So I am so excited to attend, and I hope you will attend as well. It is free. You just need to have an account, a registered account on Young Living. So make sure, if you want to attend, make sure to go to the Young Living website, which is youngliving.com, and set up an account, and make sure that you put my number in on the subscriber enroller ID, which is 2420016. 2420016. Thank you. That will get you in, and you can register and watch with us tomorrow. They will send you an email link, and you'll get to see everything that they're going to, the new products that they're revealing for the holiday season. They'll have classes, and of course they always have giveaways, which that's definitely a perk. But don't worry if you don't have the time or don't want to attend. I'll be there, and I'll let you know all of what I learned. Okay? Now, let's move on to bergamot oil. The first blend is the Sleepy Time Superstar. And it is 2 drops of cedar wood, 3 drops of bergamot, and 4 drops of lavender. All 3 of those are very calming oils, so that's why you can see why they're being used in a sleepy time recipe. This next blend is called Focused Flow. Now don't worry about all these. I will post a slide that shows how many drops of each. So you just pay attention, listen, and we'll go with the flow. See what I did there? Focused flow. Go with the flow. Okay. It is 3 drops of cedar wood, 2 drops of bergamot, and 2 drops of geranium. Now, my next blend is actually a linen spray. It's not for the diffuser, it's a linen spray. It's called Seascape Linen Spray. Now, I have not used this particular blend yet. The one I am using right now, when my bottle empties, and I wash it out, I'm going to do this blend and see how I like it. But what I do is I've got one of those dark little, I got them from Amazon, and you can get a whole little kit. Little dark bottles. Dark glass is better. And you do want glass, because our oils can sometimes the ingredients in them, or the constituents in them, can degrade plastic. So it's always better to just use glass. Definitely when you're ingesting them, use glass. But I just use glass as a preventative measure, because if I remember, that way I don't have to think about it. It's just always in glass. Okay. But you take and you combine 4 ounces of distilled water, 2 ounces of witch hazel or rubbing alcohol. And with COVID, I know it's been hard to find rubbing alcohol at times, so if you've got witch hazel, you can use it. 8 drops of bergamot, 8 drops of eucalyptus globulus, 8 drops of lavender, 8 drops of rosemary, and 5 drops of spearmint. Okay, and what you do is you take your bottle, you mix it up in there, you pour it all in there, put the lid on, mix it up. And you can get them with little spray bottles, the spray tips, and that's what I've done. And when I change my sheets, I spray my mattress pad with my linen spray, and then put my clean sheets on, and it's wonderful. Okay, so you can do that with that. Now this last blend is called electric citrus. And it's a little bit different because it uses our CBD base. Okay, our CBD oil base. You take 1 bottle of that CBD oil base, and to it you add 4 drops of bergamot, 3 drops of juniper, 3 drops of lemon. Okay? Once you have put those in there, seal it up, kind of mix it up. Then you take 1 dropper full and massage it onto your neck, your chest, and your wrists. Okay? And that will help with calming, dealing with stress, so forth. Now, before I end, I do have some questions that were asked of me on Facebook, and I do want to address those real quick. The first one was, do the oils expire? And my answer to that is, if you keep them in a dark glass bottle that they come in, and you keep them tightly closed and in a darker, cooler area, they will not lose their potency for many, many years. In fact, I have some that I've had and for years and they're still fine. Most of the time I don't make it too long before I'm out, because I do use them regularly. But you'll be fine. What I actually do, those, like when you go and get your nails done, the shelves that they have up on the wall, that they have their nail polish in, I actually bought one of those. I just got it off of Amazon, and I put my oils in there. And I had my husband mounted on the wall in our walk-in closet, which is right off of our bathroom. So therefore, I can get my oils. It's a darker room. It's cooler because it's dark, and we're not in and out a lot, so the lights aren't coming on a lot. So that's just a perfect spot for it. But you don't have to put it in a closet. If you've got a different area, laundry room, bedroom, bathroom, wherever you're going to use them, basically. Also, if you ever come to my house, you will see essential oils everywhere, basically. Most of them are kept in the closet on that shelf, but the ones I'm using at the time, like right now with it being fall, my fall oils are scattered around the house. They're next to diffusers, they're on my kitchen counter, they're on my nightstand, wherever I'm using them. So, they're not going to go bad, just if they're out, as long as they're closed and, everything's fine. The next question I got was about diffusers. Do you have to buy a diffuser off of Young Living, or can you get a diffuser elsewhere? Do they come with the oils, so forth? You can buy, through Young Living, you can buy bundles that have a diffuser in the bundle, but you don't have to, okay? Our diffusers on Young Living run from, with the discount, this is, and this is because that's just what I happened to write down, is between $27.50 up to $241. Okay. Now, they all work perfectly fine. It does not mean that the cheaper one does not work as well as the more expensive one. That's not it. It's just the more expensive you go, the more features it has. Okay. In fact, the one that's $241, which I don't even have, has a remote control and so forth, and I just haven't gotten me one. And they actually even have a USB diffuser for $24.25. Like if you want to diffuse oils at work, maybe to stress away, or a blend for stress or calming, and you don't have a lot of desk space, that USB diffuser would be fine. put your oils in it, plug it up to your computer, and you've got your oils in your space. But you do not have to buy a diffuser from Young Living. Now, I'm not telling you not to buy a diffuser from Young Living. Don't take me on that. Because of course I would always like you to buy from Young Living. But you can get a diffuser from Amazon, Costco. I've gotten one from Costco before. Target often has some. It just depends on what you are looking for. Just be careful. I will say that. I got one time that I thought, oh, I'm going to go cheap. And, you know, you've heard the saying, you get what you pay for. But, you know, so just research it and look and see. Don't just grab something because it's cheap. But look what you want, okay? Like there was one time I bought one on Amazon, and it's worked great for years. I still have it in my bedroom because I wanted something that had an alarm where I could put my oils in at night, have it ready. When my alarm went off in the morning, it would start. Because I'm a night person, I'm a night owl, and I have a harder time getting up in the morning, and I did not want to have to struggle to get up and put my oils in. I wanted something to go ahead and start with my oils, so that way I could put my wake-up blend in, and it would help wake me up. And so that Young Living didn't have anything that I needed, and I looked and I researched, and I found one on Amazon, and it has the alarm. I can also put it on, the same goes for at night. I can put it on, turn it on, and set it to go for so many hours, and it will go off. And it also has a night light. So it was what I needed for that space at that time. So it's really up to you. The last question is about carrier oils. You know, what kind of carrier oils do you use for applying your oils and for ingesting your oils? Okay. Now, there are numerous carrier oils. Okay. For basically, if you can ingest it, you cook with it, you use it with food, it is safe to ingest the oils with that oil. And they're all pretty safe for external use also. It's just really a personal preference. Like there's jojoba oil. I guess I'm saying it right. But I have yet to find it. So if anybody knows where you can find, I'm interested in trying it. If anybody knows where you can buy it, let me know. I've just not yet found it in the store. But it has a slightly nutty aroma. It's gentle, moisturizing, and it absorbs quickly. And it mimics skin's natural sebum, making a great option for your face. And it's perfect for DIY facial serums. And then there's coconut oil, which is what I use a lot of. I actually bought 2 big jars of coconut oil, and I keep one in my pantry for cooking, and I keep one in my closet with my essential oils. The thing about coconut oil, now I don't know about the jojoba oil or grapeseed oil, which I'll talk about in a minute, because I have not used those, but I know coconut oil is a solid, unless it's warmer. In the summer, sometimes I'll go in and it'll be liquefied, but in the winter it's definitely a solid. And the only thing, you know, if you're applying it externally, hold it in your hand for a minute, it will melt. No big deal. If you were wanting to put it in a vegetable capsule to ingest, I've got a little jar, put a tablespoon in, pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, and it's liquefied. And then you can add it to your vegetable capsule. No problem. Now, coconut oil, I love the smell of coconut oil. I know they say that there's no noticeable aroma, but I think there is, but I like it. It absorbs well, it leaves skin feeling silky and moisturized, and it's non-greasy. It's high in essential fatty acids, and it's universally a favorite. Okay. Now there's grapeseed. That's another one I have yet to find. It's got a light and thin consistency. It's moisturizing and non-greasy. It's high in linoleic acid and vitamin E. I don't even know if I said that right. But the only thing is it does have a relatively short shelf life. So it would be one that don't buy a lot of it or use it really fast. There's sweet almond oil. It's moisturizing for the skin, hair, and nails. It's a medium consistency. It's rich in vitamin E and oleic acid, which is omega fatty acids, and it has a slightly sweet nutty aroma. I've not used it either. There's olive oil. It's light, non-greasy, perfect for cleansing and moisturizing. It's a good source of oleic acid, and it's got a stronger aroma. I have actually used that because that's what I had. I was at my parents' and I said, hey, I need to apply this oil. What oil do you have? And because it was, you've got certain oils that you need to dilute with oil. You don't want to put them straight. And some you can, but some you can't. And I was like, what oils do you have? Olive oil? Gotcha. I'll use it. And that's what I did. So use it. If that's what you've got, use it. I bought avocado oil the other day, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. Don't know. Bought it. Not used it yet, but we'll see. And then there's V6, which combines fractionated coconut oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, wheat germ oil, sunflower oil, and olive oil. And it moisturizes and nourishes the skin. Now, that is the oil through Young Living. They have taken and made a blend. But don't feel that you have to buy it. And sometimes it's what works best for what you need. It's really personal preference. Try them out and check and see. There's no rhyme or reason to what you like. And if you like it, use it. If it gets you using essential oils and being non-toxic and being healthy, I'm all for it. So, I will talk to you Monday with our new video. And I'm not sure, I don't have it right here in front of me. I don't know if I'm doing clove. I don't know, but we'll see. But I hope to see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.